Hello, everyone. Dr. John Price here at Henderson State University. Thank you for tuning in for this match of the PlayVs season week 2 for Overwatch. This is Henderson State University versus Messiah College. I'm Dr. John Price, as I already mentioned. I'm the esports director at Henderson State, and we're about to get into this match. Thank you for watching. We got some new graphics. I want to really say thank you so much to Jesse and Maddie for both helping to put this together, make things look a little bit different, have them pop a bit, so to speak. But we'll be getting right into Lijiang Tower any second here, as that is the first map we're going to be on here. So I'll go ahead and I'll transition ourselves. I'll be swapping ourselves over to Lijiang Tower here pretty quick as soon as I get the correct settings all done. There we go. Looking good. So we're swapping over. I love the animation effects. But with that said, thank you again for being here at Henderson State University. We're just starting up here, and we'll kind of see how things are going. We're definitely going to be playing around with the audio bit, as we've been trying to fix a couple of small issues that have been coming up. But I'm sure we'll figure it all out soon enough as we're getting into things. But shouldn't be too long from now. So, with that said, Henderson State over on the red side there, as you can see. Messiah College over there in blue. And this is capture point on Lijiang Tower. First point here. We'll go ahead and start with this upward special. Both teams doing a similar starting composition overall. Henderson, though, going with this Symmetra. See, I didn't get that one wrong, but I'm sure I will mispronounce a few things, as my students also love to remind me that I should not confuse champions/heroes, and definitely not confuse them with games. Ooh, let's get in some action here. We're going to go ahead and swap over to the first-person perspective on the healer from right now at Messiah College here. A lot of damage coming out, but not much else happening here. Henderson in firm control of the capture point, at least. But we're gonna see how long they can hold it. Switching over to the tank player playing by Konotoki right now. Not much else. There's the first pick here. Henderson loses one of its support, but also gets a takedown. But this is not looking good for Henderson right now. It looks like this is gonna get taken control of by Messiah College for this one. So lots of ults being built that were built up by both teams. So we're gonna see how they decide to use that, and if Henderson's gonna be able to get control of this point back. So control point for those. Oh wow, this fight is still going. Holy cow! Henderson has not been able to clean up yet. Was able to just stick on the point for a while and still has control of the point. Wow, that's big. Huge job by Henderson. Was able to delay that, and I completely missed it. Oh, that pin. Ouchies. But Cody's still alive there. Phoenix managed to take down. Henderson's just been able to hold this entire point without much of an issue here, and I thought they were going to get pushed off early, and as normally I am wrong, at least in the game sense department here. We'll go ahead and try to swap over to one of the DPS players for Henderson, as I'm still kind of getting used to. There we go. Twirly wasn't the biggest fan of that. We were pretty much sitting on him almost in the entirety of last week's match, but he did get some good plays. Let's see if he can emulate that again. Huge amount of damage coming out here. Multiple ults. That ult coming from the Lucio is going to make it very hard. Ooh, almost takes out that McCree, but just doesn't work. And Messiah College already back on the point, but oh, that McCree gets down. That's huge for the amount of damage that's being taken off the field there. Let's see if Twirly's, gets another one, but gets picked off, unfortunately, there. But still alive. Let's swap over to Messiah. Messiah Esports' DPS player Junkrat on. You're going to have to apologize to me. I'm sure I'm going to continue to swap between Missouri and Messiah College multiple times, even though I shouldn't be, but that is one of the things I have to. Henderson's still playing with this Symmetra. Yes, I got it right again this time, which makes sense. This is being a capture point. Those turrets can do a lot of damage, especially against a double shield kind of composition, though this is definitely not that. I am coming. Ooh, a huge kill there by Konotoki. Multiple kills by Konotoki as well, but a huge one by Tato taking out that thing. This is a very clean one for Henderson. Great job there. Way to go, Henderson. They were able to hold that point the entire time. And honestly, I thought they were going to get knocked off there after that first one. But the Henderson was able to, using Lucio, using D.Va, just stall long enough and really do a great job. Some of you might be having some issues of hearing in-game sounds. I am trying to work on that right now. It's just one of the matters of dealing with a couple of different small issues here. But we're going to see if we can make that a bit louder so you can hear all the fun sounds of things exploding, because that's always fun. All right, so now let's go ahead and we're going to swap over to the Tracer over there in Messiah over on Messiah College. There's Messiah Esports there. And here we go into second point of Lijiang Tower. So Messiah College really needs a win here in order to keep, so they can stay alive in the sense and get points here. But Henderson going with another symmetric kind of strategy here. A lot of damage coming out, but not a lot happening yet. But huge amount of charges coming up for Henderson. But yeah, not a lot of pokes. So it looks like Messiah College is going to try to get in here. Now they're not having an easy time. Ooh, okay, there goes that disc. That's going to be big. Oh, but it gets taken down almost instantly, and there goes the DPS. And so Henderson, wow, that's almost a full team clear there. So great for Henderson. Now they're just going to start setting up. We see these turrets coming out, and again, lots of power coming from them, allowing for Henderson to kind of zone off. Let's go ahead and go out into a larger view here to see what Messiah College decides to do. So the Echo for Messiah College is kind of going around the backside here, looking to kind of get in or try to split Henderson's side. Okay, yep, Jesse or kind of Toki goes up there to try to deal with the Echo, gets some help from Twirly, and takes that down. That's multiple players. Wow, this is looking really good for Henderson right now. They're really being able to hold it. Now Henderson just needs to be careful not to push out too far here, because again, remember the name of the game is on that control point. They need to keep control of that to be able to get to really convert this into a big win here. So Henderson's just setting up and getting ready, and just kind of they want to force. They have multiple alts out, 3 alts out, 2 go out right now. Huge kill there coming out there on the Zara. Darn it, I know I screwed that name again. Well. So, Henderson's doing a great job here and really been able to hold their own. So if I'm Messiah College, let's go ahead and swap over there, because we definitely want to see what they're planning on doing in this situation. What you need to do is, one, you need to have a great... Oh, that's a huge amount of damage that just came out there. Well done by Messiah College Echo, as well as a combination of the McCree with a great flashbang. That's massive, but now they stand, they do get the point, and they can clean up. Is he going to be able to clean up this D.Va? He cleans up the D.Va. So, Messiah College not out of this yet. They just got control, and now Henderson's going to have to decide, okay, we have 3 alts here. How do we use them? Messiah College has 5 alts, so both Messiah College definitely have the advantage alt-wise here, but we'll see how they're going to use this and how long they can hold off Henderson from getting this push. So, like we saw, it's not exactly the easiest thing to defend here. Oh, huge amount of damage coming out here. Great alts there. Great Graviton Blast. Let's swap over to Henderson, see what they're doing to try to combat this. We're probably... that Baptiste ult as well. As I said, this is kind of the alt difference that was happening here. It's making things hard for Henderson. They're trying to figure out where and what to do. They need to call out their targets. They need to focus fire, and that's not happening right now. And Henderson's getting sent back. And that D.Va ult... Oh! No, D.Va ult sadly does not do anything from Henderson. So Henderson just lost 2 alts and really didn't get much for them. So what are they going to do with this now? So Henderson's on the back foot, and while they still have time, it's one of those things of, like, whoever's in control at that point, really, that's where the win comes from. You have to be in control of the point. So even though Henderson still has a bit more percentage here, they have to get in here. Let's watch Twirly. He has a big ult here. He gets 1 pickoff. It's an important one. Oh, and a great fan. But yeah, that device is up, but it's out here. So, gotta get that Echo. It's way too much danger, especially with it being on that Reinhardt. That Reinhardt ult is a powerful one. There's a reason Reinhardt is played in so much. Okay, Echo is down. Henderson, a huge pickoff on the McCree. Henderson might be able to... Okay, are they gonna get this? Oh, no. There's that ult coming out. Can Henderson survive this? Yes, they can. Looks like the Baptiste was able to get his disc out. And so Henderson just needs to clean this up and get control of the point. So yes, they have control of the point. And easily there. So Henderson now just needs to hold off Messiah College there for these last few points here and control this point. So we're going to have to see some big plays coming out from Messiah College here. We got this ult. We're going to watch this perspective here, because this ult is going to be massive. If Messiah College can get a really good Reinhardt, it could just be easily, and this will force up to the 3rd control point. But we'll see. This ult is going to be very instrumental in getting this point. Oh, and a great follow-up by Cody. But here's another one. Bam! And was he going to be... What's Messiah College going to do? Henderson at least had a good ult to start with, but the Reinhardt player was not eliminated from it, and that'll let the Reinhardt get their own ult out. But this is not looking good. Henderson State seems to be in control of this one. It's looking very good for Henderson. A lot of damage coming out here. Yeah, Henderson has this one, it looks like. I don't think... Oh, the ball play right at the end there might be able to survive here, but does not. Oh my gosh. They're just continue to come in here. Messiah College making a great effort at the end of that, but no, not enough there. So great job. Going to try to work on the in-game audio as well. We're just having a couple of issues on that end, but we'll go ahead and we'll swap over to our transition. Oh, but not until we're going to have to go back and see. Oh no, we missed the. There we go. Almost missed the score. Hey, look at that. Great highlight there for Henderson State University here. So we'll go ahead and head over to the just kind of our discussion here as we're trying to fix a couple of different sections and the like as well as and such. And, of course, having to update scores, always an important one. So Henderson State University wins that first one here. That did not show like it should have. Henderson State University won this first one here, and so they'll be picking side, but they will not be picking map, and we'll be going into our next one here pretty shortly. We'll see what happens next. There we go. So, hey, very exciting first game there. So, great job by Henderson so far. We're going to see what gets picked up next. One of the ways that this works, at least here in the play versus situations, that first map of the week is set always. That's Lee Zane Tower for this entire season. And then the second and third, fourth, and fifth maps, those are picked out of different pools. And whoever wins the map, they get to decide, the previous map, they get to decide if they're attacking or defending to start on the next map. The map itself is chosen by it. So we're heading to Kings Row here. Henderson State will be defending here, so they're going to be swapping a couple things up as once we get back into in-game. Once I remember how to exactly do that. Hey, we're figuring things out. There we go. So Henderson State will be swapping over to there in a second here. Let's see here. We're going to grab the Overwatch banner. Bam. Nope, that's not it. Best of text. Yes. There we go. Everything's update, so we'll go ahead and swap back over to that. And we'll continue to work on, I'm sorry, the sound, for some reason, is just not being pulled up correctly. But maybe I can do something here. Let's see. Options. Sound. I have old man audio at this point, and so I play with things all very low. But who knows? That's what happens when you're, things aren't sound as great. So we'll find out soon enough here. Alrighty. So Henderson State will be defending first, which is usually, yeah, that's a lot louder. Hopefully that'll come through a bit easier here as we're heading into it. So Henderson State University is defending first, and the reason you generally want to defend on maps is you get to have a better sense of what you need to do when you have to attack. And that is actually a really good thing strategically, because if you don't have to go with a super safe build, you might be able to get off an easy cheese kind of play to start with, because okay, we only need X, so we don't have to go with something that's going to be super safe. We can do, something a little bit different and potentially catch the opponents off guards here. So, but Henderson's running a pretty similar, actually almost the same concept, besides a swap for the support as well as for Tato is now on May. But we'll see. Ooh, we got the Genji coming out here. I'm kind of excited to see what happens there. Oh, yep, not third person. We'll go ahead and start off with watching this May. This May is going to be very important positioning-wise. A good positioning with her wall is going to be the difference between, yes, and that's perfect. That's exactly what Henderson needs. Oh, no, but didn't have enough help. Yep. Oh, that was not the best, but that May is still alive. That's important, and the Reinhardt did die, and that was what Henderson needed. And the Hanzo goes down to Twirly Sage. He's getting a lot of damage, but gets picked off himself. Henderson's got to continue to control the point. That wall might not have helped as much as he wanted, unfortunately, though. Huge amount of damage coming out. Pick off that Reinhardt. The Reinhardt goes down. That's huge. Oh, and the Zyra gets stuck as well. Ooh, that's a really good start here for Henderson. They're making very good use of this so far and really causing a lot of havoc on Messiah College's back line and front line, really. Honestly, it's just not a great situation right now. Now, if we're looking at alts, Henderson does at least have one up, but not much else really going on here. And generally, if you're going to do one in alt, you usually want a combo with something. And so we're probably going to see just a bit more waiting here. That wall, great one, isolates the Reinhardt again. Ooh, this Reinhardt takes down the May, though. That's big. Is Twirly going to... Oh, Twirly has this Baptiste ult. That's going to help a lot. It does a huge amount of extra damage, but he cannot use it. He has not had a chance to use it at all. Uh-oh. There's that ult. Oh, it gets absorbed, and he's got an Ana ult on him? Oh, lordy. That is not good. Huge combo there. Took down massive amount of Henderson's team. Really good job there of the combo with the Ana as well as the Genji ult that just completely eliminated Henderson's backline. So Henderson's going to have to kind of just group up and wait here in this first point. Started off pretty good for Henderson, but yeah, no, not so much now. This Reinhardt got stuck and picked off again. Wow. Multiple times he's just not been in the best place at all. He's been able to get walled off by the Mei from Henderson State University, so good job there. But let's go ahead and swap over a bit and watch what's going on the other side of the map. Let's see. We'll go ahead and we'll watch this Zyra. This is going to be huge. The Zyra's ult, the Graviton Pulse thing here, that's going to allow a lot of group damage here. And he's at full energy. This is dangerous. Henderson needs to be careful. Huge amount of damage. Oh, and that pin and that ult from Twirly. Woo. That was huge for Henderson. They needed something like that, and so they're gonna be able to stop a lot of progress here with that. So those 2 kills, and particularly in that Zyra, who was not able to Zyra. I'm getting it wrong again. That's okay. Massive amount of damage here. So we'll see if Twirly's... Yep, I told you there was that ult. But, yeah, Baptiste ult comes in with it. But also, there's the Genji ult. Oh, my gosh, that is play of the game. No question there. Wow, that Genji just demolished the group of Henderson players there. And it's those combos. Genji ult, very powerful. Add that with Ana or any other kind of grouping of it. You're able to just do a ton of damage there. So we'll have to see what's going on there. Anyway, so Henderson, not the best situation right now. They really need to kind of regroup. They don't have the ult situation at all. They almost had a good clear for the last set of it, but unfortunately, they have not been able to really get a huge stop here. Oh, and that Reinhardt goes down, but Henderson's got problems in the back line. The Genji has been causing massive issues for Henderson State this entire game. If I can find it. One of those things still getting used. Aha, there's that Genji. Genji did get knocked out here, and it's not looking good for Henderson right now. Henderson's very much on the back foot. Does have a few ults up, but again, they need to delay. That's the name of the game when you're on King's Row and these types of maps. You need to get as much time as possible. Henderson really would like to burn off, well, they'd love to burn off all this time, but realistically, they're looking to burn off at least a couple minutes to make things a little easier for when they're on that attack. So we'll see what Henderson does here. We'll watch a bit of Twirly Sage. Huge. What is he? He's waiting to get something. He's fishing. He's on a fishing expedition, and unfortunately, he did not catch anything. That's not good for Henderson. Getting no ults. Now, of course, you can use it as a laying tactic. Oh, no, but his flashbang didn't stop it, so Henderson almost gets cleared off the field. Tato, though, still here getting a lot of damage, though, using the Baptiste studs. Takes down multiple, but Henderson's in a rough spot right now, trying to hold out for as long as possible, trying to delay that cart, but no, did not get as much as they wanted there. So Henderson's playing a losing battle right now. They're trying to group up. They have to get on this cart right now, though. They're not on the cart. They have to get there. They're running. They're using that hammer set did not hit anything, but that Graviton Pulse, though, none of this is getting seen. We'll swap out here. Here we go. Henderson does manage to clear a bit, though, so hey, that's huge for Henderson. We're going to keep watching, swapping over to one of the Henderson players here. We'll watch Twirly a bit since they've got a position. Henderson needs some big picks here. They cannot get pushed on right now, because if they do, I don't think they have a great situation. Again, and that Genji has his ult up, and Ana's has her stuff up. Yep, here it comes. This is going to be hard. Henderson has not been able to stop them yet with their... Oh, wow. Okay, the Genji's ult didn't do anything really here, though it did end up killing somebody. Diva ult takes down the Ana. That's bad, but this Genji is just... Oh, there we go. Genji finally gets taken down by one of Henderson's players, and this Reaper is causing a lot of problems. Wow, Henderson's really been able to push back against this situation here. They're getting some space. They're finally kind of got into a groove of some sort. So, wow, it was not looking good for Henderson there. But so far, Henderson now has his Reaper ult up and has Twirly's ult. So they're just looking for a good position here to pop these and to clear. If they can get another clear here, Henderson's going to be looking really good for that attack phase. But they need something. They need it now. They need it hard. And here it comes. Massive damage. But, oh, wow, the Twirly Sage does manage to get in there and get a quadruple kill. Wow. well done there by Henderson getting that clear, huge combination. And that really shows why the Reaper didn't technically get kills. Because of how low that they were made by the Reaper, Twirly Sage's ult was able to come in and pick them off. So, hey, great job there. Henderson, they need to hold a bit longer. And it's gonna, if they can stop them from getting this point, if they can stop Messiah College, it's gonna be massive for when Henderson's on the attack. So here we go. The Reinhardt ult is up and it gets blocked again. Wow. Wow, Cody just doing amazing work there. Oh, a great clear and a great ult, follow-up ult there. And that all happened because the Reinhardt ult from Messiah College did not land like it wanted to. It was entirely blocked by Phoenix21, a.k.a. Cody from Henderson State University. And then he followed up with an amazing hammer on top of it. Wow. That was great. So Henderson State University doing a great job here, at least holding on. We're going to have to see, though, what Messiah College is. And Messiah College, they have that Genji ult again. And, oh, the names didn't switch like they were supposed to in the UI. That makes sense. All right. Okay, huge ult there coming out from it. Oh, and the disc is up, though. Mortality Field's still up. Henderson trying to fight. If Henderson can stop it here, it'll be big. And that Genji ult, again, does not result in as many kills as he wanted, or at least what we saw earlier. Regardless, though, Henderson doing a great job of holding it, but they're not, I don't think, maybe? Wow, that was a great ult there by Konatoki just to hold things off, but I don't think Henderson's going to be able to stop it. No, they aren't here. So round one is done, but it's still got a lot more to do. Still got a lot more to play, so there's no bonus time for Messiah College when we get to the next, when we get to, hopefully Henderson wants to get to that tie break, but if they don't get to the tie break, obviously problematic there. We'll go ahead and we'll swap sides here. Look at all these magical things I can do now. Excellent, excellent there. So Henderson State University in the red now. Wait, no, it didn't change. Oh, I see. It didn't change at all. All right, 1 second. Boop. Up. There we go. Back to being what it should be. So Henderson State University in the blue. Still now trying to attack. Okay, we're going to watch and see some of the sniping action. Why does it say Messiah? Okay, I see. Right. It's the internal game stuff. It's fine. So Henderson State University running a Hanzo. There we go. Names. I remember them sometimes. So running a Hanzo here. So the name of the game at this point is if Henderson wants to have as much time left on the clock for the second, once we get to the tiebreak, assuming they get all the way there. At minimum, Henderson has to get all the way to the end, get all 3 points. Otherwise, there is no tiebreak. Henderson loses the map. Henderson's in a good position, though. If they can get a couple of really nice here clears, they could end with a lot of extra time, and the name of the game for that final little point is time. So Henderson's going to swap over to that Reaper again, not surprised. We have a Twirly Sage. Let's Twirly if you see if he gets, ooh, great sleep there, but didn't end up doing anything else. So Henderson really is going to want to see if we can get a clear here or what. Lots of damage coming out there by Jason. Let's see if we're going to be able to get anything else. Well, let's watch the Reaper a bit here from Henderson State University. Oh, this Reinhardt is just not in a good position, and he gets picked off because of that. Again, we've seen a couple times that Reinhardt has not had the best of luck in a couple of different situations. Henderson getting onto this point early, but that's something we saw happen also when that was being pushed by Messiah College. So Henderson State seems to be in control of this. Henderson just wants it. Oh, a huge kill by Twirly. 2, 3 kills there. 4? No, not a 4th, though, but hey, that's enough. Oh, maybe a 4th. Yeah, that's a 4th kill there. Wow, Twirly really kind of cleaning up here. So Henderson gets the point. Cart's going to come unlocked. Now Henderson's looking to get any pickoffs they can here to make this second push a little dangerous. Henderson needs someone on the payload. Has someone on the payload. Hey, that's important. So playing up like this can be good because you can clear and make it easier. This position, this kind of part of the map, let's go ahead and we'll pull back here since we can, it can be very dangerous for the attacking team in particular. We're seeing a lot of this poke kind of happen here. Henderson is looking for a pickoff of some sort. Uh-oh, we got that Echo causing some problems. Let's see if Henderson's able to get something. Multiple ults up, but we don't, yeah. Henderson's got that Echo. Ooh, got to be careful here. Huge amount of damage. Oh, great ults here, but no, Henderson uses multiple ults and isn't able to make really much hay out of that. And oh, wow. Huge clear there. Great job on Messiah College. Henderson blew two, maybe three different ults there and really wasn't able to make anything of it. Great counterplay over there by Messiah College here. So Henderson really needs to get in and on to this point again. Similar situation we saw happen in game one. We'll go ahead and swap over to one of the different players for Henderson. Oh, this Reaper has his ult. Let's see if he's able to make something of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that Echo coming there from Messiah College. Are they going to be able to do something? Oh, he gets stunned. Huge hammer there from the Echo player from Messiah College, causing lots of problems in the backline. Wow, this might be just a full clear of Henderson State and put them all back into the grave. Yeah, that was rough for Henderson. Henderson's trying to... Well, Henderson's regrouping now. They need to get back in position. Uh-oh, Twirly Sage almost getting picked off there. But now, Messiah College is in a difficult situation. I don't think you want to use an Ana ult on that Reinhardt, at least there. But a lot of damage coming out. And, yeah, Henderson gets taken down. But huge picks coming, too. So, we'll see what happens here. But... Yeah, Henderson this is not looking great right now. A lot of time getting burnt off. But now the good thing is Henderson set them up in a situation because of how much time they took off the clock in the last one. They still, even with these couple setbacks, they still have a very good shot of getting to the third checkpoint. And that's all they need to do at this point. Now, it's still difficult. It's still hard. But Henderson, okay, here's another one of those ult. But I don't think it does much for Henderson. But huge... What the good thing is, wow, that was a great high noob coming out there from it's Luigi Fox from Henderson from Messiah College. But hey, a team kill as well on the behalf of Henderson State University. So great job there for Henderson. Almost getting to that checkpoint now. We'll go ahead and we'll swap off and go back over to Messiah College and see what happens here watching this Echo player for Messiah College, who's had some great picks and a great, almost five-person ult there when they swapped into Reinhardt. So good stuff overall for Messiah. And Henderson has actually almost about the exact same amount of time Messiah College did when they were at this point. So is Henderson going to be able to break through here? Are they going to be able to get a couple extra minutes? Or is Messiah College going to be able to hold Henderson back and make it so they don't even get another shot? But we'll see here. Huge amount of damage coming out. This Echo has just been able to really rain a lot of terror in the background, and Henderson just has not been able to really shut it down at all. And this Echo player is about to have another ult. Uh-oh. Huge damage. Twirly Sage takes one out. More damage coming in. That Reinhardt has that shield, has that ult here. So it's, massive damage coming out. Henderson... He's got a couple, is out of ults at this point. Messiah College has three up. Henderson's just trying to push as much. They need some picks, though. Ooh, great sleep, but doesn't end up mattering here. Uh-oh, they are McCree ult from Messiah College. Let's see if something happens here. Uh-oh, high noon. Almost gets one, but doesn't manage to, but he still gets a clear because the other McCree player on Messiah College essentially managed to pick it up. So, great push overall from Henderson, but they were not able to get close enough and seal it yet. They still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so plenty of time. But, yeah, lots still to go here. So, let's go ahead and swap over to Twirly over on Henderson State University. Henderson really needs to get a couple of important picks here, but Messiah College is doing a good job of really positioning here to keep it so, making it very difficult for Henderson to get a pick off. Ooh, almost! That Echo needs to go down, though, causing a lot of problems. Henderson does have this ult. Oh, okay, that Reinhardt ult was huge. Henderson's kind of, okay. Oh, wow, gets 2 kills off that easy. But Henderson's still in a difficult position, being down to support and not having everyone here, right? So while Henderson doesn't have to walk back as far to get back to the fight, it still causes a lot of problems when they lose a player. So Henderson still has a little over 2 minutes to make this here. And the cart's not in a bad spot, but it's not in a great one either. We're going to have to see what happens here. Let's go ahead and swap out here and kind of just watch this positioning fight from way up here because it's a little better to see. We have an Ashe get swapped out, so no longer on that Echo, I think just because of a different situation. Uh-oh, huge amount of ults here coming out. Let's see what happens. That Reinhardt going down could be a key, might be very central to the victory for Henderson if they can get here. But lots of damage still coming out. That Ashe is just pecking away up top, and Henderson is not able to really do much about it. Oh, that Ana almost gets taken out by Twirly Sage. Oh, Tato really wants to kill off this Ashe, but it's not doing anything. And that High Noon does just kind of puts an end here. That Ashe is just wrecking Henderson's backline. Like, the entire time, the Ashe player for Messiah College was just able to shoot their way into the backline and make it very hard for Henderson to do anything else. So, yeah, not easy at all there for Henderson State University right now. So we'll have to see what happens. Can Henderson take out this Ashe? I think they're really going to be looking for it. Okay, gets a couple of good shots off. The Ashe is now down, at least on the ground. That'll make things a little easier instead of only having a couple. But the Ashe is back up top. Lots of damage coming up from it. Not much else happening on Henderson's side. They need a pick here. We'll see. Okay. Oh, Reaper ult maybe? No, he doesn't have enough health to really use it. He needs to get in a good position. Huge ult by Twirly. Huge ult there by the Reaper. That's almost a team kill. That is a team kill. Henderson has 16 seconds left. They're just at this point looking to really get on it. They're going to be lots of damage. Okay, great job. So Henderson will have 10 extra seconds. It's not much, but hey, 10 seconds could be a lot. Let's find out. So we're going to be going into the rubber match, so to speak, for this one. Each team is going to have a certain amount of time, 1 minute and 10 seconds on the side of Henderson, a minute on the side of Messiah College. Whichever team gets further wins, essentially, and such. And if they both end at the same point or same amount, then it will be a draw. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But that said, wow, that was an exciting round one, and really just some very interesting different situations happening throughout. So we'll see what happens here, and kind of what else might have happen. Henderson's going back to kind of the May and the like, which had some good success there at the start, and had some great isolations, particularly on the Reinhardt from Messiah College. Messiah College, there we go. Sorry about that. I know I'm mispronouncing things. My bad. With that said, though, we'll see what ends up changing. We're back to that Genji, that very powerful Genji player we saw, who was able to get multiple Ana / Genji ults combined in, which just decimated Henderson State at multiple times here. The question is, are they going to be able to get enough ult to really be able to use that combination? And it's one of those things. Genji is powerful, but Genji really is kind of a flanker, and that can then dive in and do a lot of damage. But the ult is really one of the best parts of that character. And so Henderson, we'll see if they can get enough ult charge quickly enough to be able to use that kind of mechanic. And what is going to happen? Oh, that Reinhardt gets isolated again, but isn't dead yet. Henderson was not able to really capitalize on this, and we're not seeing much else happen here. Henderson really needs to get a pick. We're not seeing any yet, though. Lots of damage coming out, but not much else actually happening. Henderson's, gets a huge pick there. Elimination on Twirly Sage. That's bad for Henderson. Getting some damage here on this May, but the May is not going to be able to do much by himself. And this looks like this is going to go the way. Henderson's just, again, it's delaying as much time as possible. So Henderson's just going to probably back off at this point. Just let them have it. Yep. And so that's what's going to happen here. We'll go ahead and we'll swap over to the Genji here. This Genji, again, like we saw, the first part of the map was instrumental to really it. Now Henderson, all they need to do is force Messiah College off that payload, and that'll be where it'll stop. Assuming that they're able to clear the payload. So Henderson's looking for a pick here. They need a couple picks. If they can get a pick, that would be massive. But we'll see. We'll go swap over to Twirly, who's likely, good May ult. But there is that, again, that ult that came, coming out of the Genji, causing massive damage here. 3 kills at least. Getting some more damage on here. And Twirly is not able to do much else. Nope. So, yeah, great coverage there. And again, we saw that Genji just caused massive problems in the back line for Henderson State University. And so, not looking good right now. Now, again, Henderson just will have to go as far as Messiah College went. But so far, Messiah College is getting making a lot of ground here from this composition. We'll see what changes. Henderson has 4 ults, though. So, if they can use those ults in a good fashion, well, maybe they'll still be able to clear her, but it is looking very, very, very difficult here. So we'll watch Henderson. We'll see. We have an ult here coming out from huge Reinhardt, huge D.Va ult. Henderson looks like they're just going to clear this and be done with it. So huge. Wow. Okay, so that's what happens when you use 4 ults. Things die. So Henderson stops not where they wanted to. It's still going to be a long road here, but Henderson, as long as they get further than Messiah College, they can still make this a win. But Messiah College did a really great job of that attacks here, so Henderson does have a lot of work up their sleeves. Let's see what Messiah College decides to swap to in order to and see where things go from there. But exciting so far, that's for sure. If you're just joining us, hi everyone, my name is Dr. John Price. I'm the Esports Director at Henderson State University. You're watching week 2 of the Overwatch on PlayVs for the collegiate season here. So we've had an exciting game so far. Both teams are 1-0 right now in the collegiate series on PlayVs. And we're seeing a lot of great back and forth here. So interesting. So one thing we did not see. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll swap on Swirl. One thing we did not see beforehand was the Genji on defense. So the Genji's now back on defense instead of just being on attack. So we'll see how much that might change this and comparatively. Henderson was able to match and get technically a little bit better. They have that extra 10 seconds. How much that's going to matter, well, we'll see here. Henderson needs a really good clear. They need a very clean point here, and they need to be able to push this cart pretty far. So it's going to a lot of work for Henderson. And Messiah College, they just have to hold for a minute 10. If they can do that, they got this, and it'll be 1-1. And we'll be going to map 3. So we'll see what happens here. It needs some big picks. And a lot of that's going to come down to Twirly here hitting his headshots, getting a good stun. Oh, that was a good stun there. Takes out the McCree for Messiah College. Henderson getting some more great damage there. That's 2 picks now already. Oh, almost a third. That Genji gets taken out too, and there goes another. Wow, that was a very clean point for Henderson. But again, this point takes a bit of time, so even though that they might have cleared a tad smidge faster, they still have to push that cart far enough, and as we already saw, you don't get extra time now as you do normally. Henderson State has 1 ult up, but the Reinhardt from Messiah College has their ult, and as we saw earlier, that ult can be huge when done correctly. So Henderson needs some picks, needs to make best use of these ults as possible. And again, Messiah College has to stop Henderson here. They need to make sure all they have to do, if they clear Henderson now, that's it. Oh, that's a huge one. Okay, takes out the Genji. And again, it's one of those things. High Noon, it's not only a kill ult, but it's also a positioning ult, forcing people to get off. And so Henderson's still in the game here, still getting a lot of push here, but we're going to have to see what else happens. Let's go ahead and swap things up a bit. Not that one. Let's swap over here to this Genji. This Genji's in the big positions. Oh, this is not a great position, but for this McCree almost gets picked off. He's probably going to have to use his ult. Oh, the stun! Oh, the stuns there from Phoenix. Oh, and it takes down the McCree. That double kill, but now the Genji ult comes out. Henderson has to hold here. If Henderson could hold, they might have this, and we'll be going to 2-0 into this third map. This Genji, I don't think he's going to live long enough, but he is at least delaying enough. That's what they need. Oh, a massive elimination there for Henderson State. They need to take out these other two. And yes, they did it. Henderson State. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's because the names are... this is one of those things. So Henderson State does win. It's not Messiah College, but for this map. And that means Henderson's going to go... it will be 2-0 going into this next lane. But yeah, this Genji, woo, okay, we didn't get to watch it. I'm sad. I don't know about y'all. I'm sad. I wanted to watch that. But, you know, the Genji had some amazing plays there. So hats off to the Genji player over on Messiah College. That was impressive to say the least. I hope someone swatches the name, because the team that's currently selected as Messiah Esports is not actually Messiah Esports, but it's okay. We'll go ahead, and while they're getting everything set, we'll go back to the screen here. Well, I'll go back to the screen once I readjust the score. So, swapping over. Nope. Oh, I see. It's one of those things. I'm still getting used to a couple of the new things. We were very fortunate to have some students, Jesse and Maddie, help me out here and create some new graphics and the like. Hopefully you're liking some of that elements there. So an amazingly exciting game 2 there. Both teams neck and neck. I have to say, hats off to the Genji/Echo player there for Messiah College. A0 had some amazing, not only an amazing Reinhardt as Echo, but also a couple of just crazy Genji alts powered by that Ana. But Henderson State managed to take with a nail biter there, but some great picks and some just generally great coordination happening there overall. So we're just waiting for everyone. We're having a bit of a bathroom break. So while we're waiting for stuff to get going, maybe this is your first time watching a collegiate Overwatch match or a collegiate esports match, or hey, maybe it's your first time watching esports in general. Well, it's great to have you here. Esports, and particularly Overwatch, it's a 6v6 competition, at least at this point. They might change it. We've been hearing some new news from Overwatch 2, which is supposed to happen next year now, I guess. Sad. But it's an exciting format and such, and kind of lends itself to some of that team play aesthetic that we really look for any interesting esports and the like. And so if you're interested in esports, want to learn more about it, well, one, you can always head over to our Facebook or Twitter, which you can see right down that way, and check us out and such. And we have links and such videos and the like. We actually have some videos right now in production that are getting worked on by some former students at Henderson State. So hey, it's always nice when that happens, and the like. But if you're interested in maybe playing, doing esports in college, hey, we actually offer scholarship. Henderson State University offered over $20,000 in scholarships for the 2020-2021 season, and we will be doing similarly in the 2021-2022 season, which is we are currently accepting applications and the like. And so if you're interested, you can find out more information on our different social media accounts, or you can check us out on our website. We do have a webpage on hsu.edu. If you can just HSU esports, you'll find us pretty quickly from there if you're interested in it. But with that said, Henderson's currently 2-0 here, and I think, obviously that speaks a lot of different ways here, but I think you saw there in that last map that even though Henderson's up 2-0, that not stay the same, right? There's a very good chance for Messiah College here to take a couple of maps here and force a map 5, but both teams showing some great coordination, some great uses of ult. We saw how an ultimate don't always have to just be looking for big kills there, but can also just be used as the way of positioning. And that's one of those important things, is that in esports, or really in any competitive activity, it's understanding that what you're doing isn't necessarily just big numbers for you, but it's big numbers for your team and converting that in. And that's one of those big things that people don't always realize about it, is that esports has a lot of those same elements you'd see in a lot of other different kind of sports or competitive activities. So fun times there. Looks like we're about to get started back in here pretty quickly. Won't be too much longer now, but exciting times regardless. Speaking of, if you're liking what you're seeing, you're interested, hey, consider retweeting us or consider following us on the social medias. We always appreciate that, and it goes to a great cause, I'd say. We're about to get back in here any second now, so just give us a second as we're swapping over. Oh, we're going to Volskaya. All right, that will be interesting. No question there. So as we're swapping over here, Henderson starting on the defense again. Like I mentioned before, being on the defense, especially on these ones as the first one, can be very useful, as you can kind of decide different tactical elements. And also there's a psychological effect. It's like, well, we didn't do really well on this side. Hey, we'll do better when we're attacking, kind of thing. That can be that's a real kind of element, because there is this kind of sense of like, right now, Messiah College really is kind of on the ropes, so to speak. If they don't have a really good push here on this assault map, that could cause that would most likely be the end of this entire series, and that would be Henderson being 2-0 and Messiah College being 1-1. But we'll see kind of how things happen. So Henderson running a very similar setup as it did, where you see a Symmetra here. Those turrets, these turrets, they can be the bane to many a player, especially the squishies. As we're looking over, though, at Messiah College, not a lot of real differences. We've seen pretty much the exact same tank setup, almost the exact same, besides the Ana being changed, almost that exact same setup otherwise. But we do see, again, the McCree coming out, but the McCree's not on the same person. The McCree is now on A0, who has not been playing the McCree up until now. This was the Genji player and the like. We'll see if anything, what comes out of this for it. Henderson getting, a huge stun here, but another stun by hit by Twirly. Multiple kills coming out here. Great hold so far by Henderson. Wow, it's a lot of damage coming out here. And this is probably just a reset now that's going to happen. Yep, so amazing defense there to start off. for Henderson. Now what we're going to probably see is we'll see adjustments. We'll see if, like, for example, this A0 decides to get off the McCree. Nope, decides to keep going on it. So Henderson had a great start to this with that hold. Now we're just waiting to see what kind of comes after that. See, Henderson, Twirly's looking to get a stun on one of these tanks so they can eliminate them really quickly. Getting a bit of a push. Oh, a bit of a stun there. Let's swap over to Konatoki. No, he gets picked off. We'll swap over to Phoenix. He gets some great hits there, but his shield is down. So we're going to swap up. Henderson uses their ult to kind of divide up the map, but I don't know how much it's going to help a little bit. Lots of damage here coming out. Henderson needs to clear a couple. Good clear there. Get this, huge amount of damage coming out there. So great clears up by Henderson. That'll give them time to get their tanks in the back. But this Baptiste is just sitting up there and picking off a bit, but looks like he's all alone. Not much else he can do. So Henderson has a great partial clear. Now they're just trying to wait for the rest of their teammates to get together and the like. And so, good attempted push there. Got a lot of ults there for Messiah College, but both teams are sitting on a large amount of ults, and so it's going to come down to who can use their ults in the best fashion at this point. Konatoki there kind of just poking out with D.Va. That's one of those things D.Va can do. We'll see. Ult coming out from Henderson. But doesn't get many. Huge thing. But High Noon coming out from oh, wow. And it gets completely eaten by that ult there. So both High Noons really didn't do what they wanted to. But Henderson's able to just clear it because of the extra damage there. So, wow, this is looking good for Henderson so far. If you're a Henderson fan, woo. If you're not, that's understandable, and that's okay. That said, this is not over yet. Henderson still has plenty of time. Messiah College still has a lot of time here. We're going to see we'll have a big ult coming out from this Luigi Fox. But yeah, he needs to get into a position to actually use it. He doesn't want to use his ult yet, and he's really low health now. Henderson just pops one of their key support ults that's going to keep a lot of their players alive. Yep, now this is going to be used as a counter to try to make it so Henderson can't just do it. But lots of damage coming out. Huge damage comes out and takes out multiple players, but Henderson doesn't end up using that ult there. Phoenix is way far back. D.Va is going to do their best to hold. They're just going to try to hold. Oh, wow. Is that a clear? That's a clear. Wow. Henderson State University does a great job and still manages to clear that entire massive kerfuffle going on there. So great job there, Henderson. Very close, but none of the checkpoints happened. So even though that was arguably a really good push, Henderson was able to delay long enough for reinforcements to walk all the way back and take it. So kudos to Henderson there. Now this is probably the last push that Messiah College is going to have here. They need to take this, because if Henderson gets even a great ult there by Phoenix 21. Holy cow there. Well done, Phoenix 21 from Henderson State University. Cody just completely demolishing with that ult there. That's probably play of the game, because that literally completely stopped that push before anything happened. So Henderson is in a good spot here. Messiah College is trying desperately to get on that point just so they can force overtime, but it's not looking good. Oh, and the barrier. This is going to make a lot of problems for Messiah College. And they were not even able to get on the point yet. So, wow. Messiah College is in a difficult spot right now. And this is one of those reasons why defending first is just so useful. Henderson State just needs to get a single checkpoint now. If they get a single checkpoint, this map is over. Everything's done. So we'll have to see what happens here. I just noticed I'd forgotten to update the Overwatch banner section. 1 second. We're on the third map here. As is obvious to anyone doing math, I should probably make it look correct. All right. So huge round for Henderson State University. Now Messiah College. I think at this point, I know I would definitely be feeling a little bit of jitters, a little concerned here. It's like, okay, they've shut us down. We have to completely shut them down to stay in this. And what you do here is you have to kind of forget that last round happened. You have to focus on, okay, we're going to be playing as safely and as well as we can here using whatever skills we have. So I think part of this is they just switched to this Mercy. That's because this Mercy is going to be pocket charging up this Zero here, their DPS. This was the Genji player that caused so much havoc for Henderson last map and really was and got play of the game and the like. So Henderson is really going to be looking Messiah College wants this A0 to quote-unquote pop off and cause ridiculous amounts of damage into Henderson's team. So we'll see what happens. We'll watch him for a bit. Yep, he's getting that power up here. Henderson looks like they might go the Symmetra little strategy that has here, which you use essentially to cause some damage. A lot of damage, of course, because just tries to do strategy and gets taken out, though. Henderson just deletes the A0 completely off the field, and that might be enough to completely end this and give Henderson a win. We'll see. Oh, that Mercy player almost gets destroyed, but not dead yet. Huge amount of... Oh, wow. This is game over. This is definitely Henderson without a doubt there. That Symmetra teleport just completely won them the game there. No question, simply put. So Henderson 3-0 win here against Messiah College. Wow, very exciting. Great job, Henderson State University, and great job, and overall, hey, Messiah College had some amazing plays in the life, but just some issues of coordination came through at the end there. So, congratulations, Henderson State University. This is Dr. John Price here again, Esports Director, Henderson State University. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the cast. Again, thank you for the students here that helped make these new graphics. They look awesome. Hopefully, you've enjoyed them at home as well. I do need to update my Twitter because I do not have that Twitter. But that's something I need to do myself. So, with that said, thank you all for coming. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And hey, gotta love a win. So have a great week, and we'll see you probably on Wednesday or Saturday. I think Saturday is our next one. But hey, or Friday. Friday we have Valorant coming up. So have a great rest of your evening, everybody.